You take a naive kiddo who wants nothing more than to be liked and accepted, make fun of him and bully him, and then add in a cognitive disorder, which almost by its very definition makes him or her socially unaware, and what do you get? A victim. And that's what our kiddos are a lot of the times. Victims. They're victims of bullies. They're victims of systems and establishments that don't do enough to protect them. They're victims of a society that wants to pretend they don't exist or that their diagnosis isn't real. These are the types of things that keep autism parents up at night. And one of the worst scenarios, one that makes me want to rage and cry at the same time, is what's called friend crime. Picture this. You're at the pool with your kiddo and he wants a snack, so you give him a $10 bill to go to the concession stand. You're in a safe place and can see the stand, so you aren't worried for his safety. And he knows how to count money, so you aren't worried he'll be cheated either. He comes back a few minutes later with a water and no change. As you ask him where the money went, and he explains that he saw some friends at the concession stand and bought them some snacks and drinks. You look over and see that those friends are some of the same people who have harassed your child in the past. So you ask him about it. Hey buddy, isn't that the same boy who wouldn't let you play ball last time? Yeah. And isn't that other one the one who broke the strap to your backpack? Yeah, but we're all friends now. Well, how long have you been friends? Well, I just bought their snacks and they said they like me now. Later, you see your kiddo trying to hang out with these same kids, and they're pretty much ignoring him. You walk by while they're not paying attention, and you overhear them making fun of him when he can't hear. What do you do in a situation like that? I'd love to tell you what I did, but it's entirely inappropriate, and I'm certainly not proud of it. So instead, I'll tell you how you can prevent things like this from happening to your child. The first step is something that I'm sure most of you are already doing, and that's to teach your kiddo how to be a good friend to somebody. Now, take it a step further and teach him that it's okay to expect their friends to treat them the same way. Make sure your child understands that it's wrong to ask friends to buy them something, and that it's also wrong to buy something for your friend unless it's a gift for Christmas or birthday or something. Take advantage of black and white thinking to protect them. Teach your child to never borrow money from a friend, and also teach them to never loan a friend money. Real friends don't borrow money from each other. That's what family and banks are for. There's going to be a time when you start teaching your kiddo financial responsibility. Maybe you'll give them an allowance, or perhaps you'll send them lunch money rather than paying for it ahead of time. Regardless, at some point, they're going to start carrying cash. When that time comes, teach them to keep a log of where they spend all of their money. This not only teaches good financial responsibility, it also allows you to monitor and potentially spot if they're being taken advantage of. As always, continue to live in faith and not in fear. Bye!